Szeretettel köszöntünk mindenkit a Kecskeméti Öttusa Világkupa vegyes váltójának lovaglásán. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Modern Pentathlon World Cup 4 Mixed Relay Competition Riding Event.
Golf és golf variant. A család büszkeségei. 2013 évautója, világévautója és aranykormány kerékdíjasa.
Golf. Das Auto.
Íme a sofőr, aki akkor is vezet, amikor nem. Aki diszkréten irányít. Aki rémülten kapaszkodik. Vagy előre fékez nyughatatlan jobb lábával. Mindannyian ismerjük őket. De most ideje elbúcsúzni tőlük. Vezessen magabiztosan. Vezesse az új innovatív pólót. Városi vészfékkel, tolatókamerával és további extrákkal.
Volkswagen. Das Auto.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the World Cup 4 here in Kecskemét, Hungary. We have for you today the mixed relay, ride and combined events. We are just waiting for the first riders to come out. They will be Mexico, Ricardo Vera and Alba Castro. They earlier today placed 16th in the fence and then last again in 16th place in the swim. You might have understood there's 16 teams competing in the mixed relay, 16 different nations, one woman, one man per team. Alba Castro will be out first. She will be riding horse 19 Hela. Her teammate Ricardo Vera will follow her shortly. There she goes. Oh, that's a nasty fall there. Let's hope she can get up quickly on this horse. We remind you that they have 1 minute 20 to clear the course. 450 meters in this course. And she's back up. Her horse Hela didn't compete yesterday, so probably not quite used to the athletes yet. Struggling for time, struggling to control her horse here. And there we have Ricardo Vera. Ricardo broke the shooting world record just a few weeks ago, clearing his target in 5 shots in the time of 7 seconds 26. Vera is currently on the horse Casino. And there we have it, there the Mexicans. And up next we'll have Austrian duo Stephanie Gustinau and Thomas Daniel. And there you have it for Mexico, 87 penalty points, total of 213 riding points for a total of 667.
34 penalty points, total points in riding 2013. Total points after 3 events 6,667. A pályára volt Ausztria váltója.
And there we have the Austrians. Gustinau will go first, riding Coco Chanel.
Team of Austria, Stephanie Gustinau on Coco Chanel, Thomas Daniel on Bobby.
Stephanie and Daniel came 14th overall in the fencing after 10 victories on the piste, but unfortunately a below par time in the swim. They clocked 2 minutes and 6 seconds. Saw them start 15th here in the ride. Very good riding there by Thomas Daniel. As I said earlier, there's 16 nations here in the mixed relay. First penalty point there for Thomas Daniel. But a very good ride nonetheless by the Austrian team. He seems happy. And there you have it. 7 penalty points, 293 total. And a grand total of 787. Up next we'll have Germany's Lena Schoneborn and Patrick Doeg. Schoneborn was the 2008 Beijing Olympic gold medalist. And there's word in the German camp that hopefully she can pass on her experience to her younger teammates. And Patrick Doeg is a prospect. Still needs to get to grips with the senior level, but he has the talent. Let's see how they fare here. Schoneborn to go first.
On the course, team of Germany, Lena Schoneborn on Byzance, Patrick Doeg on Melissa.
Schoneborn rides Byzance. Byzance was ridden yesterday by Jianli Guo of China, and he scored a perfect 300, so a very good horse. She clears that one. Very good riding so far by the German. She passes the relay on to Patrick Doak right now. One knockdown so far for the German team. Doak looking good so far. Overall, very good there for the German team. 2 knockdowns. And there you have the confirmation. 14 penalty points, total of 286 riding points, and a grand total of 792.
Result, team of Germany, time 1 minute 38 seconds, 14 penalty points, total points in riding.
Up next we have the Zapata siblings from Argentina, Ayelen and Emmanuel. Ayelen will ride Avatar and Emmanuel will be on the horse Washington.
Pályára lovagol Argentina váltója. Ayelen Zapata Washington nyergében, Emmanuel Zapata Avatar nyergében. On the course, team of Argentina. Ayelen Zapata on Washington.
Remind you that
Zapata on Avatar.
Ayelen is the current South American champion. And she will go first in this mixed relay. Let's hope she's alright. You hear the sound of the bell. And you know time is paused when as the barrier gets put up to jump. Avatar, her horse was ridden yesterday by Valentin Belot of France. And the Frenchman only had 1 knockdown. So Avatar is a very good ride. Much better here. And there we have the double. Clears them both, and now we'll give way for her teammate and brother here. Emmanuel is riding the horse Washington, and Emmanuel Zapata has just come back from Great Britain, where he won the British Army Pentathlon competition. So congratulations to him on that victory. Good ride so far by him. Washington, the horse, did not fare so well yesterday, but he seems to have struck up a good relationship with him.
Argentina váltójának eredménye idejük 2 perc, 26 másodperc, 27 hiba.
And there we have the confirmations of the points. 73 penalty points there for Argentina. 227 riding points for a total of 736.
27 penalty points, total points in riding 227. Total points after 3 events 700.
Up next we'll have Chile's Javiera Rosas and Esteban Bustos. They ride Chincos and Campari respectively. Now we have to congratulate Esteban Bustos on his performance yesterday in the men's final, placing 11th overall, a record for Chile. Up first will be Javiera on Chincos. Chincos will be a new horse. Wasn't part of the men's final yesterday.
On the course, team of Chile, Javiera Rosas on Chincos, Esteban Bustos on Campari.
We will fit the bell, and Rosas will be off.
Olvast kérünk a bemelegítő pályára.
I think it's a bit of an unlucky draw there for Javiera. Chincos was used twice in the women's final and twice failed to compete the course. Chincos there, really not cooperating with her. And Chile, they will take great heart in this competition with the performance of Bustos yesterday. Chincos just doesn't want to ride, does he? And there, let's hope Javiera is all right. Probably winded.
A chilei váltó a lovaglásból kizárva, lovaglásban 0 pont, összpontszámú 522.
There you have it.
Result, relay of Chile.
Chile eliminated here from the ride, and at the moment we'll start the combined in last place. You'll be able to watch the combined at about 5:30 on that time CET today, and we will be live on the UIPM YouTube channel. You'll also be able to watch it online All results are published on the website. And here in Hungary for World Cup 4 mixed relay, we have Japan's Atsuko Itani and Yutsuru Okubu up next. Itani rides Don Juan and Okubu will ride Admiralis. We're just waiting for the Japanese pair to enter the arena. And there we have the close-up of Atsuko Itani.
Yuzuru Okubu admirális nyergében. On the course, Team of Japan. Atsuko Itani on Don Juan, Yuzuru Okubu on admirális.
The Japanese pair recorded 13 victories in total in the fence. And a time of 1 minute 59.77 placed them 5th in the pool. And overall they are 11th. And there we see it. Japanese pair start with 300 points. Every knockdown is 7 penalty points. And there Atsuko Itani falls. Let's hope she can catch her horse and mount him again. So far it's been tough for the competitors. Okay, she's back on. Checking on the list from yesterday, Don Juan did not make an appearance in the men's final, nor did he in the women's, so he's brand new to this competition. We remind you that in modern pentathlon, the horses are drawn, a random pick, and they get about 20 minutes before they go out to get to know the horse. Not easy. She clears the double, and then she will pass on to her teammate Yutsuru Okubu now on Admiralis. And you see for every second they're going over, they're getting 1 point penalty. Luckily for these riders, not the same amount of wind as there were yesterday, so the conditions are a bit calmer. As you can see, the Japanese pair here are struggling. And there we have it, the course is complete. We'll have a confirmation on the scores shortly. And 122 penalty points, a total of 178 riding points, for a total of 713 overall. Not easy so far for the riders.
Penalty points, total points irányító.
Korea up next,
And 78. Total points after 3 events, 713.
where we'll have Minji Choi riding Zermatt and Jinghua Jun riding Darcy. Zermatt, the horse that is going to be ridden by Minji Choi here, makes his debut in the competition. Let's see how she fares. We wait for the bell.
A pályára lovagol koreai váltó. Minji Choi, Zermatt, Jinhwa Jung, Darcy nyergében. On the course, Team of Korea. Minji Choi on Zermatt, Jinhwa Jung on Darcy.
The salute. We wait for the bell. And there we have it. We are off. Very smooth so far. The horse clearing the targets. I mean, clearing the jumps. No penalty points there for Choi. Very good ride. And she hands over to Jinghua Jung here on Darcy. So far so good for the Korean pair. Just a double to go. And he clears it. A perfect ride there for the Koreans. Very good performance. Look at that. 300 points, no penalties, a total of 836. That will put them in a good position now going into the combined run shoot.
Result, Team of Korea. Time 1 minute 35 seconds. Clear run 300 points. Total points after.
Up next we'll have Lina Batuleviciute of Lithuania, and she is joined in the team by the world number 1 and the current world champion Justinas Kinderis. They are coached today by Andreas Zadneprovskis, multiple world champion, silver and bronze medalist at the Olympics, and husband to the current women's Olympic champion Laura Asadovskaite. So Lina will be up first, riding Mona. Clears the first 6 jumps, just a double to go. And their perfect handover now for Kinderis. Just about clears the fifth jump. Double left. Only one knockdown so far. There we are. And he brings home Londi, and the Lithuanian score 293 points. A very good return here for the ride. So Lithuania currently top of the rankings, as we are halfway through the mixed relay ride. 16 riders still to go, 8 nations.
7 penalty points, total points in riding 293. Total points after 3
And there we have Kinderis's only knockdown. The only penalty for the Lithuanian pair. He was riding Londi. Londi fared pretty well yesterday when he was ridden by Nicola Benedetti of Italy. So here we have just a few moments of pause as we wait for the second round to begin, where we will see first the Belarusian pair of Katsiana Arol and Raman Pinchuk. Arol is an extremely good fencer, one of the rising stars. Still very young, but a lot of potential. Pinchuk did quite well in the men's final. And I think the Belarusians here will be hoping that they can mount a campaign to reach the podium. And there we have Katsiana Arol. She rides Hella. And there's Pinchuk on Casino. We wait for the bell. There we go. She clears the first 4. 5 and 6 to go, and then the double. And there we go. Very good ride there by Arol. She clears all jumps, and we're on to Pinchuk. Very good riding so far. The Belarusian pair came 5th in the fence earlier and placed 10th in the pool. Here we are, 6 jumps for Pinchuk. No penalties so far, just a double to go. Unlucky there. A good ride nonetheless by the pair. Belarus have 14 penalty points. And there we have the confirmation. 286 points for the ride, 836 in total.
Team of Belarus, time 1 minute 37 seconds. 14 penalty points, total points in riding 286. Total points after 3 events 836.
As you can see, good conditions today. The wind has really died down compared to the blustery conditions of yesterday. And up next we'll have Russia's Olga Karmanchikova and Pavel Sekretev. And there we see the 2 knockdowns from Raman Pinchuk of Belarus.
On the course, team of Russia.
And we'll have Karmanchikova first on Coco Chanel. And Secretive is riding Bobby. They were 9th in the fence and 4th in the pool. This is a young Russian team here. But one thing you have to admire is the strength in depth of the country. Not only do they have lots of athletes in both top 10s, but there's a lot of young blood coming through the ranks. A lot of investment in the sport in Russia at the moment. One knockdown there for Karmanchikova. 7 penalty points so far. And up next, Secretive. Bobby is an excellent horse. Scored a perfect 300 yesterday when he was ridden by Valentin Bello. Very good so far. Just a double to go. One knockdown only so far for the Russians. And he clears his last jump. Very good. There we are. Russia will have 293 points. A very good return. Oh, apologies. Over the time limit by 4 seconds, so an extra 4 points penalty. But a very good ride nonetheless. 289 points for the ride, for a total of 842.
7 penalty points, total points in riding 289. Total points after 3
there we'll have
842.
The knockdown by Karmanchikova earlier on. And now we wait for Ukraine's Victoria Tereshchuk and Pavlo Timoshenko to take to the arena. Tereshchuk was a bronze medalist at the 2008 Beijing Games. Very experienced. And Pavlo Timoshenko came 4th in the men's final yesterday. A very good result for him. A former world #1. Tereshchuk will ride Byzance, and Timoshenko will be on Melissa. We wait for the Ukrainians to make the appearance in the arena. They came 5th overall in the fence, with 16 victories to 14 defeats. And were 9th from 18 teams in the 200-meter freestyle, as we see Timoshenko make his way. We hear the bell and Tereshchuk is off. Very hard Byzance, very good horse. Jean-Louis Goual yesterday rode him to perfection, taking 300 points into the combined. And so far so good for Tereshchuk. Okay, she tries to regain her composure there after a pretty poor jump at the 5th obstacle. Just a double to go now. Let me remind you that the athletes get 1 penalty point for each second over the time limit. Here in the mixed relay they have 1 minute 40 to clear the course. Timoshenko up next. And he clears the double. And there you have it, 42 penalty points, 258 riding points for a total of 812.
24 hiba pont levonás után lovas pontszámuk 258, 3 szám utáni összpontszámuk 812. Result, the team of Ukraine, time 1 minute 58.
We remind you though that the Ukrainian pair are extremely fast in the combined event, especially Tereshchuk. So they will be hoping, and there we have Tereshchuk's poor jump at the 5th obstacle. And now we wait for Italy's Claudio Cesarini and Pierpaolo Petroni. Cesarini will ride Avatar, and Petroni will be on Washington. The Italians were 5th in the fence with 16 victories, and came 8th in the swim in a time of 2 minutes and 48 hundredths of a second. And there we have the close-up of Cesarini and Petroni. The salute. You will see there Petroni has a little mark just under the eye, courtesy of Valentin Prade in the fence yesterday. Very good so far from Cesarini. She rides Avatar here, going into the double. And she clears every obstacle. Very good ride there by Cesarini. Second knockdown there for Petroni as he goes into the 5th obstacle. Within the time limit, but unfortunately that's quite a few knockdowns for the Italian. 45 penalty points, 255 riding points for a total of 809 for the Italian pair. 4 teams still to go here in the mixed relay at World Cup 4 in Hungary. Up next we have the United States' Isabella Isaacson and Nathan Schrimsher. Isabella will ride Chinkos with Nathan on Campari.
Total points after 3 events, 809.
The Americans up next. Eighteen victories on the piste. Put them third overall. But 7th place in the swim made them start this riding event in 4th position. And there we have Isabella Isaacson. Let's see how she fares here. And there we have it. She clears all 8 jumps. And we see Nathan Shrimsher clear his first. Nathan is riding Campari. And he clears every obstacle. Very good by the American. And we'll have confirmation of the score shortly.
Idejük 1 perc 57 másodperc, 10 hibapont levonás után lovas pontszámuk 273, 3 szám utáni összpontszámuk 842.
Because he went over the time limit by 27 seconds, they have 27 penalty points. A good ride nonetheless there by the American pair.
842.
Up next we'll have Hungary Sarolta Kovacs and Benz Demeter. Again, after the incredible performance by Morosi and Kaza yesterday in the men's final. Let's hope that the Hungarians can once again reach the podium here. And this is where Shrimsher from America lost valuable time. Although we must commend him for how he controlled the horse here. There we have Kovacs up first. She rides Don Juan here. Clears jump 5. Into the double. There we go. Very good by Kovacs. And there we see Benz Demeter. defense rides Admiralis. Just a double to go. And he clears it. So that's 14 penalty points in the knockdowns. And if I can see correctly, 35 total penalty points because they went out of the time limit. 265 total points in the ride. And they are fourth overall with 836, with just one event to go here in Kecskemét, Hungary, for the World Cup for mixed relay.
24 penalty points, total points in riding 265, total points after 3 events 837.
Still 2 pairs here to go here in the ride. Next up, we'll have Czech Republic's Lucy Grolišová and Ondřej Polívka. Lucy will be riding Zermatt with Ondřej on Darcy. The pair were the best fencers, claiming 250 points from their 21 victories on the piece, and 2 minutes flat in the pool saw them climb to second overall after 2 events. Having spoke to one of the Czech coaches, they were a bit disappointed by the performance of their men yesterday after the hopes that they had going into the men's final. But let's hope that the pair here, Grolišová and Polívka, can bring home a medal. And there we have the Czech pair. Lucy is in Zermatt and will go first, and Ondřej is on Darcy. The bell, and we are off. Five clear jumps so far. Just the double to go now. And she clears it. Very good ride there by Lucy on Zermatt. And Ondřej Polívka up next on Darcy. He clears the first. Series of 3 now. Very good. Smooth. First knockdown for the Czech pair. And he clears the last one. Very good there for the Czech Republic. 7 penalty points. Should be a total of 293. And there you have the confirmation. A grand total of 883 points, their first overall. with just one other pair to go here at the mixed relay at World Cup 4.
Total points in riding 293. Total points after 3 events.
There we have the only knockdown. But they will be very happy with their haul of 293 points there in the ride. Up next, we have the dominant pair from China. First in the fence and first in the swim. 21 victories with the épée. And a time of 1:55.90 in the 200-meter freestyle. There we have a close-up of Zhao Hong Kai. And we will see Yufei Bian go up first. She rides Mona. She clears the fourth obstacle. Very good so far there by Bian. And she clears the double. Very good by the Chinese. Kai up next on Londi. Showing good speed there through the jumps. Just a double to go. Very good there. Perfect ride by Kai. The 10 seconds penalty points for Buffet means they have 893 in total after 290 points in the ride here. They'll have a healthy lead now before the run shoot. So you would think that China has it in them to bring home the gold. Xian and Zhang already took the silver in the women's final. And then we see here where she lost those 10 seconds. So, ladies and gentlemen, 16 teams, 16 nations. Who will win the gold when we return for the combined at 17:20 CT? We just wait for confirmation of the standings. All the information will be on the UIPM YouTube channel. The information can also be found on the pentathlon.org website.
Golf és golf variant. A család büszkeségei. 2013 évautója, világévautója és aranykormány kerékdíjasa.
Golf, das Auto.
Íme a sofőr, aki akkor is vezet, amikor nem. Aki diszkréten irányít. Aki rémülten kapaszkodik. Vagy előre fékezz nyughatatlan jobb lábával. Mindannyian ismerjük őket. De most ideje elbúcsúzni tőlük. Vezessen magabiztosan. Vezesse az új innovatív pólót. Városi vészfékkel, tolatókamerával és további extrákkal.
Volkswagen, das Auto.
There we have the range. The athletes will be taking a short break before warming up. We'll be back here at about 17:20 CET, 5:20 PM, Central European Time. And there we have confirmation. China will start the combined event 10 seconds ahead of second place Czech Republic, with Russia in third, United States in fourth. Yeah, Chile, that failed to complete the course there, will start 6 minutes 11 seconds behind the leaders. There, China's total haul of 893 points gives them a healthy 51 seconds advantage over third place. So you would think that only the Czech Republic can trouble China here. The difference will be made definitely in the shooting. The Chinese are extremely fast around this course, which is an 800-meter loop, a couple of tricky corners, but because it's been reasonably dry in the last few days, it won't be as slippy as we saw in the women's final. There'll be an interesting battle then for the bronze medal. Between Russia, United States, Lithuania and Hungary. I think that is where the excitement will be. If the Czech Republic can apply the pressure on China, we'll have an interesting fight for top spot, but the race will be decided, I think, between the front two. But as you see, only 6 seconds between third and eighth place here. Any of these nations have a shout. All right, well, thank you for joining us here, and we'll be back shortly.